Your ultimate 2-week Italian adventure starts now. Welcome to another fun-thrilled adventure with ViewX, y'all. This time, we're whisking you away to Bellissimo, Italy. Get ready for pasta that'll make you want to sing, history that'll blow your mind, and scenery so stunning you'll think you're in a movie. We're talking 2 whole weeks of exploring ancient ruins, charming villages, and romantic canals. So, buckle up, grab your passport, and let's say ciao to Italy together. We're kicking off our Italian adventure in Rome, the city of gladiators, emperors, and enough history to make your head spin. First things first, drop your bags at the hotel. Don't worry, we'll get to the pasta later. Our first stop is the Colosseum, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. Next up, we'll wander through the Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome. And just a stone's throw away is Palatine Hill, where Romulus supposedly founded Rome. After a long day of exploring, we'll treat ourselves to a delicious Roman dinner. Get ready to have your mind blown by art and architecture, because today, we're off to Vatican City. It's a city within a city, and trust me, it's like stepping into another world. First up, St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world and a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. You'll be speechless when you see the sheer size and beauty of this place. And don't forget to look up. Michelangelo's dome is simply breathtaking. Next, we'll brave the crowds to see Michelangelo's masterpiece, the Sistine Chapel ceiling. I know, you've seen pictures, but seeing it in person is a whole other level of amazing. After soaking up all that art and history, we'll grab some gelato and find a sunny spot to relax. Because even in the smallest country in the world, you can still work up an appetite. We're saying arrivederci to Rome and hopping on a high-speed train to Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. Get ready to be wowed by incredible art, stunning architecture, and of course, more delicious food. First stop, the Uffizi Gallery, home to masterpieces by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. We're talking art history superstars here, people. And don't even get me started on Botticelli's Birth of Venus. It's even more stunning in person. Next, we'll climb to the top of Florence's iconic Duomo, the Florence Cathedral. The views from up there are incredible, but be warned, there are a lot of stairs. But trust me, the panoramic views of Florence are worth every step. In the evening, we'll stroll across the Ponte Vecchio, Florence's famous bridge lined with shops. It's the perfect place to pick up a souvenir or two. And then, we'll find a cozy trattoria to enjoy a delicious Florentine dinner. Chapter 4. A Pisan Pizza Pilgrimage, Leaning Tower and Tuscan Treats. Today we're taking a day trip to Pisa to see the Leaning Tower. Yes, it really does lean, and yes, you have to take the obligatory tourist photo holding it up. But Pisa is more than just a leaning tower. We'll also explore the Piazza dei Miracoli, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to some seriously impressive architecture. And of course, no trip to Pisa would be complete without trying some authentic Pisan pizza. We'll find a local pizzeria and indulge in some thin-crust, wood-fired goodness. Chapter 5. Florence. Round 2. More art, more food, more fun. We're back in Florence for another day of exploring. Today, we're diving deeper into the city's art scene with a visit to the Accademia Gallery to see Michelangelo's David. Trust me, this statue is even more impressive in person. Afterward, we'll wander through the charming Oltrarno neighborhood, known for its artisan workshops and leather goods. It's the perfect place to find a unique souvenir or two. And for dinner, we'll treat ourselves to a traditional Florentine steak. It's big enough to share, but so delicious, you might not want to. Chapter 6. Venezia. Here we come. Gondolas, canals, and Venetian dreams. Ciao, Florence, and hello, Venice. Get ready to be transported to a world of canals, gondolas, and romantic charm. We'll start our Venetian adventure with a gondola ride, of course. It's the most cliché tourist activity, but trust me, it's worth it. Gliding along the canals, under bridges, and past colorful buildings is an experience you won't soon forget. Next, we'll visit St. Mark's Basilica, a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture. The mosaics inside are incredible. And don't forget to climb to the top of the Campanile, or bell tower, for stunning views of the city. In the evening, we'll get lost in the labyrinthine streets of Venice, stopping for cicchetti, or Venetian tapas, and wine along the way. Today, we're taking a break from the hustle and bustle of Venice and hopping over to the nearby islands of Murano and Burano. Murano is famous for its glass blowing, so we'll visit a glass factory and watch artisans create beautiful works of art. And of course, we'll have plenty of opportunities to buy souvenirs. Burano, on the other hand, is known for its brightly colored houses. Legend has it that the fishermen painted their houses in bright colors so they could see them from afar. Today, it's a photographer's paradise. We're trading Canals for catwalks as we head to Milan, Italy's fashion capital. Get ready for high-end shopping, stunning architecture, and a taste of la dolce vita. First stop, the Duomo, Milan's grand Gothic cathedral. It's even more impressive than the one in Florence. Don't tell the Florentines I said that. And the views from the rooftop are simply breathtaking. Next, we'll visit the Sforza Castle, a grand medieval fortress that's now home to several museums. We'll also check out Leonardo da Vinci's iconic mural, The Last Supper. And of course, no trip to Milan would be complete without a stroll through the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, a stunning 19th century shopping arcade. Even if you're not a big spender, it's worth a visit just to admire the architecture. Today, we're escaping the city for a day trip to Lake Como, one of the most beautiful lakes in Italy. Get ready for stunning scenery, charming villages, and maybe even a celebrity sighting or two. We'll start our day in the town of Como, where we'll hop on a ferry and cruise across the lake to Bellagio, known as the Pearl of Lake Como. We'll wander through the town's charming streets, stopping for gelato and soaking up the stunning lake views. Then we'll hop back on the ferry and head to Verona, another picturesque village on the lake. Chapter 10. Cinque Terre. 5 villages, endless charm, and hiking heaven. We're off to Cinque Terre, a string of 5 colorful villages perched on the Italian Riviera. Get ready for stunning coastal scenery, delicious seafood, and some of the best hiking in Italy. We'll spend the next 2 days exploring the 5 villages of Cinque Terre, Monterosso al Mare, Vernazza, Cornelia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore. Each village has its own unique charm, so be sure to bring your camera. We'll hike between the villages, stopping to swim in the crystal-clear waters of the Ligurian Sea. And of course, we'll indulge in plenty of fresh seafood and local Ligurian wine. Chapter 11. Cinque Terre, Part 2. Hiking, Views, and Saying. Ciao to the coast. We'll continue our exploration of Cinque Terre, choosing our favorite trails to hike again, or perhaps taking a leisurely stroll through the villages, soaking up the atmosphere and enjoying the slower pace of life. We'll grab some focaccia, a local specialty, and find a scenic spot to enjoy lunch with a view. And in the evening, we'll watch the sunset over the Mediterranean from one of Cinque Terre's many cliffside restaurants. Chapter 12. Naples. Pizza, history, and a touch of chaos. We're saying arrivederci to the Italian Riviera and heading south to Naples, the birthplace of pizza. Get ready for a city that's full of life, history, and a touch of chaos. First things first, we're getting pizza. We'll head to a local pizzeria and indulge in a true Neapolitan pizza. Thin, crispy crust, simple toppings, and absolutely delicious. Next, we'll step back in time with a visit to Pompeii, the ancient Roman city that was buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. It's a sobering but fascinating glimpse into the past. And speaking of Mount Vesuvius, we'll take a hike to the top of the volcano for stunning views of the Bay of Naples. Don't worry, it's been dormant for centuries. Chapter 13. Naples. Digging deeper into history, art, and local life. We're spending another day in Naples, soaking up the city's unique atmosphere and exploring its many hidden gems. We'll visit the Naples National Archaeological Museum, home to an impressive collection of Roman artifacts, including many from Pompeii and Herculaneum. Then, we'll wander through the city's historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's full of narrow streets, bustling markets, and beautiful churches. And in the evening, we'll enjoy a traditional Neapolitan dinner, complete with seafood, pasta, and of course, more pizza. Chapter 14. Arrivederci, Italia. One last Roman holiday. We're heading back to Rome for one last night in Italy. We'll spend the day revisiting our favorite spots, picking up some last-minute souvenirs, and enjoying one final Roman sunset. We might wander through the Trastevere neighborhood, known for its bohemian vibe and lively nightlife. Or perhaps we'll head back to the Trevi Fountain to toss in a coin and make a wish. No matter how we choose to spend our last day in Italy, one thing's for sure: we'll leave with full hearts, full stomachs, and memories that will last a lifetime. Our Italian adventure has come to an end, but the memories will last a lifetime. This trip cost around 4,000 euros, with accommodation averaging 150 euros per night. Train travel was 300 euros per person, and food about 50 euros per day. Adjust this budget depending on your travel style. Bring comfortable shoes for walking. Pack layers for varying weather. Spring and fall are the best times to visit. Like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Until next time, safe travels from your travel buddy. ViewX.